Looking for something a little different to play with friends? Today we're diving into the top 12 lesser known co-op games that might just be your new multiplayer obsession. These aren't your typical mainstream games. They're hidden gems that bring unique co-op experiences you won't find elsewhere. Kicking things off at number 12, we have Deep Rock Galactic. You play as dwarves in space. Yes, space dwarves mining resources and blasting aliens. Picture it, burly, bearded miners with jetpacks and oversized drills, grumbling about beer while laser blasting creepy crawlies. It's like if Tolkien's Gimli decided he was done with Middle-earth and wanted to see what Mars had to offer. The game's charm lies in its blend of humor and chaos. One minute, you're carefully extracting rare minerals. The next, you're knee-deep in a swarm of alien bugs with your teammates screaming. Imagine Minecraft meets a sci-fi bug-squashing bonanza, where teamwork is crucial, but so is laughing at your own misfortune. The randomly generated caves keep things fresh, so you never know if you'll strike gold or end up in an alien nest. Now let's go from mining in space to breaking out of prison. Coming in at number 11, it's A Way Out. Two characters trying to escape from prison. Think Shawshank Redemption, but with more puzzles and split-screen drama. You and your buddy are Vincent and Leo, two inmates with very different personalities, but one shared goal: freedom. Vincent's the calm, collected type, always thinking ahead. Leo, well, let's just say he's more of a punch first, ask questions later kind of guy. Together, you'll need teamwork, stealth, and maybe a bit of improvisation to make it out alive, or at least not get caught. I remember one time when my friend and I were playing, we had to sneak past some guards in the laundry room. Vincent suggested we create a distraction while Leo grabbed the guard's keys. Simple plan, right? Wrong. My friend got a little too into character as Leo and decided that creating a distraction meant starting a fistfight with another inmate. So there we were, guards rushing in from all sides. Me trying to keep my cool as Vincent while Leo's busy throwing punches left and right. It was pure chaos. Somehow, amidst all the mayhem, we managed to grab the keys and make our escape. We laughed about it for hours afterward. A Way Out is full of moments like that. Unexpected, hilarious, and oh so satisfying when you finally pull off a plan without ending up in solitary confinement. Next, we're heading into a more fantastical setting with roguelike vibes. At number 10, we have For the King. This game is a turn-based RPG where you team up to explore, fight, and survive a world full of deadly creatures and dark mysteries. Imagine setting off on an epic quest with your buddies, each of you controlling a character with unique skills and abilities. It's like D&D meets a roguelike with just enough RNG to make you laugh or cry. One time, my friends and I decided to take on a seemingly simple quest to retrieve a stolen artifact. We thought we had it all figured out. Our warrior would tank the hits, the mage would cast spells from afar, and my bard would, well, I was supposed to keep everyone's spirits high with my loot. Simple enough, right? We ran into an ambush of skeletons right off the bat. Our warrior missed his attack roll and tripped over his own sword. The mage? She fumbled her spell and set our bard on fire. Yep, I was literally playing a hot tune. It was chaos. We laughed so hard we nearly cried. Despite our disastrous start, we managed to scrape through the encounter by sheer luck and some quick thinking. By the end of it, our characters were bruised and battered, but the shared experience made us feel like real adventurers. Now let's head into the spooky unknown with a game that's all about teamwork and communication. Number 9 is We Were Here. You and your co-op partner are stuck in a creepy castle, solving puzzles with only each other's voices to guide you. Sounds simple, right? Spoiler alert, it's not. You start in separate rooms, equipped with walkie-talkies. You can't see each other. All you have is the power of communication. So naturally, this turns into a game of "Are you even listening?" mixed with "Wait, did you just say left?" I remember the first time my friend and I played. We got stuck on this puzzle involving some symbols on the walls. My friend's trying to describe these intricate designs over the walkie-talkie while I'm standing there, squinting at hieroglyphics that look like a toddler's scribbles. Okay, it looks like a cat and holding a fish. A cat holding a fish? Are you sure? Well, it could be a dog holding a bone. Dude, make up your mind. We went back and forth like this for what felt like hours. The worst part? We were both wrong. It wasn't a cat or a dog. It was some abstract symbol we'd both misinterpreted. Cue the face palms. Despite the confusion and occasional moments of wanting to strangle each other through the screen, solving those puzzles felt incredibly rewarding. When we finally figured out that blasted symbol puzzle, we practically shouted with joy. Moments like these make We Were Here an unforgettable co-op experience. onward to some action-packed alien fighting fun. Our number 8 pick is Helldivers, an isometric shooter where you fend off waves of aliens with friends. It's like Starship Troopers, except you'll probably be yelling, "Watch out," more than hoorah. The real charm of Helldivers? The friendly fire. Nothing says teamwork like accidentally shooting your buddy in the back. I remember one mission where we were supposed to secure an objective. Simple enough, right? Wrong. We dropped in, guns blazing, and within seconds, chaos erupted. One friend threw a grenade, missed the aliens completely, and blew up our supply drop instead. Another pal decided it was a great idea to call in an airstrike without checking our coordinates. Boom, there goes half our squad. "Dude, you just killed me," I shouted as my character's lifeless body ragdolled across the screen. "Sorry, I thought you were further away," came the sheepish reply. Amidst the carnage and confusion, we managed to secure the objective, but not without a few more oops moments. We laughed so hard at our misfortunes that even the game's intense battles felt lighthearted. Helldivers is chaotic fun at its finest. You'll need sharp reflexes and even sharper communication skills to survive. Just remember, in this game, your worst enemy might just be your best friend. From intense battles to a cosmic adventure with a dash of color. At number 7, we have Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. You and your friends control a spaceship, balancing navigation, defense, and firing cannons in a neon space galaxy. You're zipping through space, surrounded by vibrant colors and bizarre enemies, while frantically trying to keep your ship in one piece. It's like trying to perform a ballet on a roller coaster. I remember one time when my friend and I decided to tackle this game. We each took our positions, me on navigation, them on cannons. Sounds simple enough, right? Wrong. Within minutes, we were running around like headless chickens. "Quick, shields up on the left," I yelled as an enemy approached. "I'm trying, but who's steering?" came the frantic reply as the ship lurched to one side. It was like a chaotic dance where you're running from one station to another, hoping your ship doesn't crash while you're figuring out the controls. I dashed from the navigation panel to the shield controls, nearly colliding with my friend who was sprinting to fire the top cannon. At one point, we got so flustered that we ended up crashing into an asteroid field. Our laughter echoed through our headsets as we tried to regain control amidst the flashing neon explosions. Despite the chaos, or maybe because of it, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time is an absolute blast. It's about teamwork, communication, and being able to laugh at your own mishaps as you navigate through this crazy cosmic adventure. From space shenanigans to dungeon crawling. Number 6 is Gauntlet Slayer Edition. This game is a modern take on a classic dungeon crawler where you choose your class and fight through hordes of enemies. Think wizards, warriors, and valkyries, each with their own special abilities. The fun part? It's all about teamwork until someone decides to hoard all the loot. I remember one session vividly. I chose the warrior, my friend went with the wizard, and another friend picked the valkyrie. We were deep in a dungeon, swarmed by skeletons and goblins, working together like a well-oiled machine. "Cover me while I charge up my spell," my wizard friend shouted as he started his incantation. "On it," I yelled back, swinging my sword to clear a path. We were doing great until we stumbled upon a treasure room. Gold coins and shiny weapons glittered everywhere. That's when our Valkyrie friend lost it. "Oh my!" she screamed, sprinting toward the loot pile like a kid in a candy store. "Hey, we need those potions," I protested as she scooped up every last health potion, leaving the rest of us scrambling. Suddenly, enemies ambushed us. I swung my sword wildly while the wizard tried to conjure spells between dodging blows. Our Valkyrie, still busy counting her new treasure stash. "Seriously? Help us out here," I yelled, nearly getting overrun by goblins. With some quick maneuvering and sheer luck, we survived the encounter, but not without some choice words for our loot-hoarding friend. Moments like these make Gauntlet Slayer Edition both frustrating and hilariously fun. Now let's head to Alien Worlds for some fast-paced action. Our number 5 pick is Risk of Rain 2. I'll never forget my first time playing this game. There I was, fresh-faced and optimistic, thinking I'd mastered the controls in the tutorial. Boy, was I wrong. The moment I dropped onto that alien planet with my friends, chaos erupted. "I found a chest," I called out excitedly, activating it without checking what was around. "Did you just trigger the Shrine of the Mountain?" my friend groaned. "Is that bad?" The sky darkened. Dozens of elite monsters spawned around us. My friends scattered like startled cats, while I stood there, realizing I'd just become that person who dooms the entire team. "Quick, use your abilities!" someone shouted. I panicked and teleported straight into a crowd of enemies instead of away from them. My character bounced around like a pinball, while my friends tried desperately to save me. Meanwhile, the timer kept ticking, making everything stronger by the minute. But that's the beauty of Risk of Rain 2. One moment you're the team liability, the next you're a god among mortals because you found that perfect item combination. Unless you're me, still trying to figure out how to aim while falling off cliffs. Next up, it's time for some puzzle solving with friends. At number 4, we have Death Squared. This game's a doozy. Each player controls a robot cube, solving complex puzzles as a team in a dangerous mission. Imagine a Rubik's Cube had a baby with a landmine and you're halfway there. One wrong move and boom, coordination? It's key and hilariously challenging. I remember the first time my friends and I tackled this game. We started off confident, ready to breeze through the levels. How hard could it be to move cubes onto colored tiles? Turns out very. "Okay, I'll move left," I announced, nudging my robot cube forward. "Wait, don't," my friend began, but it was too late. My cube triggered a hidden spike trap. Boom! My screen lit up with an explosion. "Nice one," another friend chuckled. "Let's try that again." We reset and started over, this time moving more cautiously. It felt like we were playing Operation, but with explosive consequences. Every time someone made a sudden move, we all held our breath. "All right, I'm going to cross this bridge," one friend said, slowly inching their cube forward. "No, stop!" I yelled, as their cube hovered over a pressure plate. Boom! Another explosion! Laughter filled our headsets as we reset for the umpteenth time. By the end of the night, we'd blown up more times than I could count, but each failure only made us more determined and more entertained. Now let's put on our spy hats. Number 3 is Operation Tango. In this game, one player takes on the role of an agent in the field, while the other becomes the hacker behind the scenes. Together, you complete missions that require communication and timing. It's like Mission Impossible, but with your friend yelling directions that might or might not help. I'm the agent sneaking through a high-security facility trying to avoid detection. My friend, the hacker, guiding me through cameras and locked doors from some remote terminal. Sounds smooth, right? Wrong. "Okay, turn left," my friend instructs. I peek around the corner and see a guard. "You sure about that?" Wait, no, I meant right. Turn right." I dash right, barely missing the guard's line of sight. "Next time, maybe double check." Hey, I'm working with ancient software here. The highlight of our mission came when I had to disable a laser grid. My friend needed to hack into the security system and disable it from their end. Easy enough, if only they could read the manual. "All right, I've got 3 wires here. Which one do I cut?" I whisper. "Hold on, it says something about initiating protocol? What does that even mean?" "Well, figure it out quick. The lasers are getting closer." After a lot of frantic back and forth in some colorful language, my friend finally deactivated the grid just as I was about to become a human barbecue. We both let out a breath we didn't realize we were holding. Get ready for some heavy lifting and a lot of laughs. Coming in at number 2, we have Moving Out. You're a mover trying to get furniture onto a truck while dodging obstacles. Sounds easy, right? Think again. You're holding one end of a couch, your buddy's got the other. You're trying to navigate through a house that's basically a booby trap of breakables and narrow doorways. It's like a slapstick comedy sketch, but you're in it. "Careful with that vase," I yell, already knowing it's doomed. "Which vase?" my friend replies just as they knock it off the table with their elbow. It shatters spectacularly. We finally maneuver the couch out the front door, only to realize the truck is parked across a busy street. Cars zip by, and we're playing a high-stakes game of Frogger with furniture. "Go, go, go!" I shout as we dart between cars, the couch bouncing between us like a third team member. We make it halfway before my friend trips over their own feet, sending the couch flying into the air. It lands on the hood of a car, which speeds off with our precious cargo. We both stand there, dumbfounded and laughing. Get ready for chairs flying, tables bouncing, and more "oops, did I do that?" moments. And finally, our number 1 pick takes cooperative gameplay to epic proportions. Taking the top spot is Divinity Original Sin 2, an expansive RPG where you can team up to explore, fight, and shape your story in a huge fantasy world. The sheer freedom this game offers is both its charm and its challenge. One moment you're strategizing a battle plan, the next you're debating whether to turn your ally into a chicken to avoid a nasty spell. I remember our first playthrough vividly. We were deep in the swamps, trying to sneak past a pack of Voidwoken. Tensions were high, one wrong move and we'd be toast. "Alright, I'll cast invisibility on us," I whispered, my character preparing the spell. "Wait," my friend interjected, "shouldn't we try talking to them first?" "Talk to Voidwoken? Are you nuts?" I glanced at his character, a lizard with diplomatic ambitions. Before I could react, he strolled right up to the pack and started a dialogue. To everyone's surprise, it worked, until he accidentally insulted their leader. "Well, that escalated quickly," I muttered as fireballs began flying. Amidst the chaos, we made it through by the skin of our teeth, and then came the real kicker. My other friend, sensing an opportunity for power, decided to backstab me in the middle of our victory celebration. "You've gotta be kidding me!" I shouted as my screen flashed red. "Why?" "Because I can," he replied with a smirk. "You and your team decide the story's twists and turns, and yes, you can betray each other, just saying." There you have it, 12 lesser-known co-op games that bring friends together in all sorts of ways. We've traveled through space, fought alien hordes, moved impossible furniture, and betrayed each other. Each game offers something unique, whether it's the chaotic friendly fire in Helldivers or the brain-melting puzzles in Death Squared. I've spent countless hours laughing, screaming, and occasionally rage-quitting with friends in these games. They might not have the massive marketing budgets of AAA titles, but they pack just as much fun, sometimes even more. If you enjoyed this roundup of co-op gems, smash that like button. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your favorite lesser-known co-op games. Maybe you've discovered something amazing that didn't make this list. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best adventures are the ones you share with friends.